Hello everyone, welcome back to the LP of Pikmin, and I'm your host KK, and we have Ardo Covenant joining me today.
Hello.
What are we going to do today? Well, we're going to be experiencing a very eventful journey here at the Forest of Hope on day 2. So let's get started. So pretty much, day 1 was pretty much the tutorial of the game, but we're gonna get down to the meat and bones of the actual game today.
That we will.
So luckily for us, this is the new site here at the Forest of Hope, and the red onion just happened to land right near us.
It's more than coincidence, I think.
Yeah, most likely. My dolphin has returned to the surface along with Pikmin's onion. Speaking of the devil, being alone on this strange planet makes me somewhat uneasy, so I shall call the Pikmin out of the onion. All I need to do is stand in the light beneath the onion and press it. So that's what we're gonna do.
So luckily, from now on, we won't be dealing with tutorial stuff as much. We'll actually be able to play the game uninterrupted.
Exactly.
Which is quite nice, actually.
Yes.
Now, you see those enemies off in the distance.
Yes.
Those are quite dangerous.
Yes, those are called dwarf bulborbs, actually. And we're going to experience what those enemies are, but first, let's introduce you guys to something called nectar. So, another intriguing discovery, a local variety of grass products produces a sort of yellow nectar. When Pikmin drink this delicacy, they instantly mature into flowers. This apparent Pikmin favorite seems to be full of nutrition. So what this is the introduction of flower Pikmin. There's 3 different types of Pikmin, stages of their lives. There's leaf Pikmin, there is bud Pikmin, and then there's flower Pikmin. Pretty much the better they're, like the higher in grade, like flowers are the best. They're stronger, they're faster, pretty much great quality of Pikmin. So what we're going to do now is, you see this wall here, this is pretty much the basic obstacle in the whole game. This is a white dirt wall, and we have our Pikmin destroying it at the moment. So we can just mosey on now and see how this new site looks like. There's more grass here, which we're going to be using in just a little while. And this is a yellow pellet, pretty much for, well, you'll probably guess in just a little while. So it does take a little while. Well, we only have 27 Pikmin, but I want to get at least about 40 or 50 or so before we get our next ship part, which is actually not just over there, really.
Yeah, you can see it right there, where the time bar is. And speaking of the time bar, that up there is an indicator of how much time you have left. So when that little glowing sun icon reaches the end there, that's the end of the day. Yes,
so you want to be sure you have all your Pikmin with you when that counter hits 0. So with these enemies, dwarf bulborbs, you can kill them with 1 hit when you throw them actually on top of them. Instant 1 kill. We're just gonna use these pellets right now just for purpose's sake and growing our numbers. And there are bigger enemies out there, not just these little midgets. So. Okay. And it's really good because you can actually use Olimar himself to actually destroy the pellet posies. Get over here.
It's true, Olimar can throw a punch. He's not very strong, obviously. I would never recommend going against tougher enemies with that Pikmin.
True, but he's not totally defenseless either.
No. Okay. Yeah, that is true. He is capable of throwing a punch.
Okay, so we got plenty of Pikmin sprouting. And what we want to do is quickly get all of them, flower Pikmin. Oh, well, I hear a lot more coming out.
About 47 now.
That's pretty much
that's enough to collect the next piece.
Exactly. And what's over there on the horizon that you saw earlier, that was actually called a Spuddy Bulbor. Those are, some would say, the mothers of dwarf bulbors, but that's actually not true. They're actually a totally different species from the regular dwarf bulborbs. I'll carry that back on out of this boat. Come on. Let's get as much nectar as possible. Perfect.
Nice, sweet, precious nectar.
Tasty nectar.
Tasty nectar.
Okay.
It's their comfort drug.
Oh, Pikmin on drugs. Not a pretty sight. Okay.
Well, that's introduced in Pikmin 2, but that's another story.
Oh yes, that is true. Yes, there is a sequel to this game, Pikmin 2, that was released also on GCN. And they made remix of both Pikmin 1 and 2 for the Wii as well. Now don't carry those back. We need to carry this ship part. This is more important. So what is this, you may ask? Why, it's the internal fuel dynamo. It has an unlimited energy supply. Really? This energy crisis is solved! Hooray!
We just need alien batteries.
Yes, pretty much. Giant ones at that.
Attached to a spoke, a spike, yeah.
That should be enough. Just want to carry these monsters back as well.
Yeah.
And we have a 10 pellet. That's great. But the spy bulbarbs, you can see they're sleeping. I mentioned that they're nocturnal. But you don't want to get too close to them because they will wake up. So you want to attack them from behind. Okay, let's see how... they're carrying it pretty fast, I might
Yeah. Well, again, flower Pikmin, so they're capable of moving faster.
Touché. Boing. And this is one of the ship parts you can actually see the huge battery in the ship.
Yeah.
Alright, this should light things up. No kidding, no more candles for me. So now this is the second ship part. Now, in this day I want to get just one more ship part, but this is actually going to be kind of a sequence break. It's usually recommended that you get later in the time sequence, but you can do it with just a nifty trick. It's not even really a trick, it's just kind of cheating. Just need to make sure you have a decent amount of Pikmin. This will probably do. Actually, in the meantime, we'll actually get this battle posing. And you can see over there, that's another spy battle. That's actually where the other ship part is located. But let's get just a few more Pikmin and get them up to flower level. Actually, let's wait here. Let's destroy it. Now you may be asking, well, it's huge. How are we going to kill it? Well, what you want to do is have just enough Pikmin. Hopefully this is enough. And what you want to do is attack his bomb! And rush him, and BAM! He's dead.
Chug a convoy Stella right there.
Oh yeah, most definitely. It only takes about 15 or so to carry it efficiently.
True. You're gonna have a lot of reds after this.
Exactly, and what you want to do is you want to have just enough reds after the second day to have somewhere about 80 or so. That way you don't really need to get many more reds later on. So, just as a nice heads up. Yeah.
And speaking of heads up, you can have exactly 100 Pikmin on the field at any given time.
That's true, and if you have more than 100 Pikmin at any time, they just get stored in the onion, so it's usually a good idea to have about 100 Pikmin on the field anyway at one given time.
Well, now I've got 87.
Okay. That's gonna be plenty. Actually, I'm gonna not... What's gonna be actually better is if... You know what? You can actually leave them in the ground, and what'll happen is that later on, they can actually become flower Pikmin just by staying in the ground. What the heck? He's been hugging the wall.
He loves it so much, don't separate him from his true love.
Okay, so those are pretty much the leaf Pikmin, and it's almost halfway through the day, so I better hurry.
I'm very curious to see what you're going to do here.
Okay. So what you want to do is here you want to throw as much Pikmin as possible. Well, recommended mostly flower. And what you want to do is go around here, and then there's this little bypass that Almar can go through water. Now what you want to do is here's the next ship part.
Oh, that. Oh.
Yes. My clock is indicated coming. Well, this is not the ship part. This is just a reference to the sun meter saying it's already halfway through the day. So we want to be very careful. There's not too much time left, but it's just a nice warning.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, this is the only hard part about this sequence break, but let's see what the shock absorber can do. This apparatus counteracts the shaking and swaying that normally occurs during flight. It's smooth sailing with this is in place, usually. Okay, so you want to just be hugging the wall and make sure that you don't wake up the spy bulb board.
I think as long as you don't get in too close proximity, you should be fine.
Exactly. Come on. Come on. There we go.
You're good.
Alright, and we're going to do the same tactic. Attack his butt! Oh, that doesn't look good. Oh,
wait. You got it, you got it.
Yeah, nice. So we'll carry... Oh, we need
You need some of them.
Yep. Hey, guys, come back here. You haven't finished your job yet. You need 30 here. At least 30. Usually you can carry about 1.5 more Pikmin than what is minimal, but it's just a safe bet. Really, I need one.
Yeah.
There we go.
No, you took that from the original.
Oh. Boing. Real smooth.
That's the shock absorber bouncing.
Oh. Just
there you go. You got it.
Okay.
And then let those just intercept the group of reds there.
Pretty much. But we want some of them because there's still, I believe... Yeah, there's still something. You may be asking, what does that frickin' tin can hold? Well, actually, those are called bomb rocks, but that's for another different type of Pikmin altogether, which we'll see, actually, before this day is over. Okay. That should be good. I'll leave those. And now I better quickly break down this wall. That's the next thing. But first, we got interrupted by this stupid shock absorber.
Yeah, what a stupid thing. All it did is interrupt you, despite the fact that it's vital to the plot.
No
the shock absorber.
This nifty little device counteracts the ship. Yeah, we already heard that. Well, this is the third ship part for today, and we just need 2 more before we increase our ship's capabilities to the next place.
Interesting to note, the shock absorber did not appear in the ship.
Yes.
So it's not good enough for the model.
It's not good enough for all of them. Okay. Whoa.
I would strongly recommend storing some of your reds inside of the onion.
That's probably
you're going to need to if you want to expand your...
yes, I'm aware.
In fact, you have to.
I kind of do.
Yeah.
Come here, my little pretty
I'd say maybe put like half of them in there so that you get an even
exactly.
50. Yeah. And also that it's reasonable to break down the wall. Because I'm pretty sure your other team isn't going to quite make the cut.
And what I'm going to do is leave those other Pikmin right inside. And also in the ground so that they actually mature. And I left some of those pellets out for the other Pikmin that we're just about to see. They are just over there.
Oh dear.
Yes. But it shouldn't be too much.
Another guy, little dude.
Now, what the problem here is that dwarf bulborb is a little different from others. Sometimes they can actually yell and scream, and this will actually wake up any spy bulborbs within the vicinity. So what you want to do is kill them with one shot, or else it's going to be a very ugly sight. Alright, we don't have that much time. I hope I can actually introduce you guys to the next type of Pikmin and destroy a couple more walls. That's what I want to do left in the day. Just in time. Alrighty. There's the onion right there. Attack! Attack, attack, attack! Sweet. That was actually really fast. Okay, so we're gonna put them off to the side. Do not carry that, stupid Pikmin. And this is the introduction of yellow Pikmin right at the 3/4 way mark.
You mean there were yellow pellets and now there are yellow Pikmin?
Oh god, the humanity.
So are these guys like the mustard to the red Pikmin's ketchup?
I never thought of it that way, actually. That's pretty funny.
Although the last Pikmin kind of break that idea. They should have been.
That's true. They did.
So I'm going to call these guys mustard Pikmin. And the
with
red
ears.
ones, and the red ones are now henceforth going to be referred to as ketchup of Pikmin. That's what I'm going to say anyway.
That's hilarious.
You can call them whatever you want, but I...
Yeah. It seems to be a Pikmin nonetheless, though. First glance, just that this one has what, in some circles, could be considered very large ears. No duh. It looks like it may weigh less than the others, even though it has huge ears. In other ways, might be different from the red Pikmin. No matter, they are obviously quite similar. So what you want to do is actually quickly, before the day ends, get as many yellow Pikmin as possible. And what I'm actually going to do is have a few red Pikmin actually help it along. Sometimes what will happen is, depending on the different colors that are shown, they'll carry it to different onions, depending on the colors or depending on what Pikmin are carrying it. Stupid Pikmin. Okay. So this is where this... Oh! This is stupid AI working for me right here. We're gonna leave that stupid Pikmin over there. His name's gonna be Joe.
Joe, the stupid mustard Pikmin.
Yes.
No, the ketchup Pikmin, rather.
No. He's yellow.
Oh.
Yes. So let's get this one here.
I'd recommend going after the big one. The big...
Yes.
The big villain dude.
We don't need too much, but I'd like to get at least a minimum of about 20 or so. So let's see. Which I think we should do. It's gonna be cutting it close, kind of.
Yeah.
Okay, so now let's. Whoa, camera.
That should be. I think that's enough to get you the big guy.
Yeah, it should be. Hopefully. Hey.
Alright, you've got some reds cutting it. I think that's why.
Yes.
Really awful.
Really?
Just let them take it.
It might work. Oh,
there you go.
There we go. Keep going, guys. Keep going. Keep trucking. Okay. Now there's a few more here, so let's get these posies.
Yeah.
Come on. They have to disband so close to the stupid, to each other. Jeez. Okay, so this is going to give us a nice, huge number. Well, I'm going to be kind of late. I'm not going to be able to destroy these walls in just enough time. But we'll leave that for tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yep, that means that it is pretty much the last 10 seconds of the day. So we better...
last minute of the day, actually.
Oh, last minute.
Yeah.
Actually, I think I can actually destroy one wall just in time. Now, what are these called? These are bomb rocks.
And they're very dangerous.
Oh, very dangerous.
I always hated using these things, actually.
The yellow Pikmin have picked up some particular stone. Why did they decide to grab it? The action seems to be instinctive to the yellow Pikmin. But what are these strange glowing stones? Brightly glowing cracks cover them. Well, apparently they have some sort of sulfuric acid growing in them. Okay, what you want to do is separate them.
And of course, the ones that aren't carrying the bombs went right to the place where they want to... Okay, yes. This is going to be bad. Oh!
Now, what we wanted to do is that certain walls like those are rock walls, can only be broken down with bomb rocks. Usually, light gray ones will be destroyed with 3, regular gray ones with 6, and dark gray ones with 9 or 10-ish. I must be vigilant. Pikmin I dismiss by pressing X bring their bombs when I call them back. Yes, you want to be very careful when you have bomb-carrying Pikmin with you. If they are disbanded at the wrong point in time, it can be very deadly. Come here.
That's been whatever time you have left plucking the hell out of the mustard.
I don't know if I'm going to make it in time, to be quite honest. It's going to be very close.
Pluck for your life, Olimar! You want the mustard!
In worst case, they're going to be stuck here tomorrow. So
yeah.
That's the good thing about Pikmin which are unplucked. Oh god, where are the other Pikmin? Okay.
And whatever's left, I think, is at your base.
Yeah. Worst case scenario. So, I believe that is just finished for day 2.
Day 2.
Don't carry anything, please. Well, we'll soon find out. Hopefully none will have died at sunset. That will be just a shame. Really will be.
There goes one of them crawling back into the...
Just one of them. Okay. And off they go. I hope.
What the? Oh! I thought that was like an enemy running into your base.
Yeah, I thought so too.
I thought it was like a larva kind of thing.
God.
Were they running all the way back from where you were standing? Is that what it was?
Oh no!
Oh!
That sucks. Well, that's what happens when you lose, well, so much for having a no-death run.
Oh, the poor little dude.
It appears that many of my ship's parts have landed in this region. If I can just recover the parts of my radar, I should be able to use my radar screen. How that would improve my chances. Then I just press Y to locate my parts. Yet, there seem to be many hostile life forms here. If I am attacked and my spacesuit takes damage, I must return to my ship and stand there and press A. That'll heal Olimar by any chance. Yep. So, yeah, one left behind. God dang it. And I'm really pissed off at myself when Pikmin die at sunset because it's totally my fault. I should have been aware of that. Well, we got 2 ship parts, and we will go back into the Forest of Hope on day 3 to recover 3 more the next day.
Oh my.
Yes. So, stay tuned for more Pikmin.
Until then, everyone.
See ya.